What's up, y'all? It's Kamikaze MMA, Just spent the last night, staying up till 5 a.m. in the morning coping. Is what it is. Pick was a little off. Still said could catch him in the first or second round. That's what I was seeing the whole time, but damn, bro. I just didn't want it to be true. I think that's what it was. I just didn't want it to be true. See someone like Volk win, but man, that sucks. Can't talk about it for too long, but Volk did good. Just looked gun shy, moving back. If he would have pressured, he would have had a better chance. If he would have wrestled, he would have had a better chance. But man, Taporia looked okay. Got pieced up a little bit, but he controlled the fight. I mean, that's the name of the game, controlling the fight. If you can control the fight, you're gonna win the fight. That's just usually how fights go. I mean, Izzy can move backwards, but he can control moving backwards. It's just, which Volk usually does a good job doing, but it's just, I don't know. I guess it just didn't work today. Just didn't work that night. So, moving on to Robert Whitaker and Paulo Costa. I got Rob in this one too, but man, it was pretty exciting. I was scared for Rob in that first round. I was really scared, and then I was like, ooh, but he made it out okay. So that was good. Paulo looked better than ever, to be honest. Though, don't know if that's Robert or Paulo, but he looked better than ever. P head won. All right. Jeff Neal just did nothing. Landed every combo he threw. Stopped throwing combos though. He decided at the beginning halfway through the second round, he was like, "I'm done throwing combos. I could throw a single shot. That might work." MERAB, of course, is the scariest fighter of all time. I mean, I don't know. I've never I don't find his style entertaining unless he does it. I don't know what it is. He's so good at what he does, but his style's not entertaining unless he's doing it. He's just so good at it. He just has no he has no energy barrier. It's weird. It's so weird. It's like the man runs off fuel and he's just like filled up for 2 hours or something. Wild. Wow, picking up Henry like that too, wild. Yeah. Might go down as the greatest fighter of all time. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't know though. He kind of messed up his career with Aljo, but he could still become the greatest. I mean, Sean could catch him with a head kick, maybe. Sean could catch him with a cross, maybe. I mean, Henry caught him, but as we saw tonight, it's a little easier to catch someone if you're the same height or shorter than them, because their chin's here, not here. So we'll have to see with Sean, but he's getting the title shot next. I mean, if Cheeto wins, that would be a pretty interesting matchup. I don't know. I don't even know what would happen in that fight besides, pure domination for at least 4 rounds maybe. I'd be curious who tires out in that fight, honestly. That's kind of like a cooler matchup than Sean versus MERAB, because it's just like, does MERAB get knocked out or does Sean lose? With the Cheeto Vera fight, it could be like, can MERAB tire out from doing too much, and he's just going to still be there at the beginning of every round because MERAB's not going to put you out, Moving on to Anthony Hernandez and Roman Kopylov. He looked good. He looked good for the first couple of minutes, of course. I mean, gets submitted near the end of round 2, but Man, Hernandez is good. His grappling is really good. Very good. All I have to really say about that fight. I was a big Roman fan before this, but it's all good. Amanda Lemos and Mackenzie Dern. I didn't really think this fight was too close, to be honest. I thought Amanda won 2-1. I thought it was pretty clear. You could give the first round to Mackenzie, but I don't know. I mean, we know Amanda has knockout power. Like, I'd give her the advantage in that round, just personally. But next fight, Junior Tafa versus Marcos Rodrigo de Lima. Yep, got that right. Rogero. I think that's correct. That's better. I mean, he just didn't come prepared to fight. Wasn't in a training camp. It's a heavyweight. Not in a training camp. Not much you can do. I mean, not much you can do. I think Justin would have done a little better, but with a training camp too. Moving on to Rinya Nakamura, Carlos Vera. It made me so uncomfortable to watch this fight. Just Rinya obviously being a better striker, in my opinion. Obviously being the better striker. Just letting this dude, Carlos, pull guard and just grab his legs for 3 rounds. Just grab at his legs, try to get something. I mean, he can't do much. I don't know. He was defensive the whole time, but he was still controlling, so could give him the win. I mean, he did win, but yeah. Zhang Ming Yang and Brinson Ribeiro. You know, I actually missed this fight. I was using the bathroom, I'm going to be honest. It's a quick fight. Didn't think it was going to just end that quickly, but, you know. I was thinking Brinson would win, but it is what it is. People get caught. It's light heavyweight. Not much IQ, so. Moving on, Danny Barlow versus Josh Quinlan. Great fight. I really like Danny Barlow. I really like him. Made me hella nervous for this fight, though. Man didn't throw a single. I think if he threw one head kick, the fight would have ended. But he just kept throwing. He just kept throwing damn flying knees. Over and over and over and over. Flying knee. And he got caught like 3 times throwing the flying knee. Okay, next fight. Both of them should get cut immediately. Val Woodburn and Oben Elliott. Something about it was the worst fight I've ever watched. Partially because Val Woodburn got not one of the cleanest head kicks. I won't say that, but it was flush. It was a flush head kick. Walked through it. Boom, boom, boom. Badly rocks Oben. Down on the ground, going for the finish. Oben switches position. For the rest of the fight, Oben controls. Last 2 minutes of the fight, somehow Val just reverses position, gets him up against the cage, and then just gives up. Just like, I don't really want this win. Jeff Neal did the same thing. I don't get it. Sometimes I just don't think people want to win, especially if you're above lightweight. You just don't want to win. Like, most of these people are just here to get paid what, like $20K, 24,000. Yeah, 24,000 or so, which is like, yeah, I mean, cool. I don't know. I just wish more people put themselves out there. Tried to get the finish or get finished. I think that's more respectable personally. The last fight was a great fought out decision. My personal favorite fight of the card. So, yep. But that's about it for this one. MERAB is a machine, bro. I've never heard a nickname fit someone better. He is a machine. Man needs to be studied and heavily tested. heavily tested and studied. Because if it's not what we know it is, we need to extract that gene and give it to all human. Like, imagine the workforce with that gene. Robots will never be a thing. We'll be the machines. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.